I'm Medusa. I've played WoW since launch. I started out as a Smash player, like Smash 4, since the game came out in 2014. I used to play Wario back then. Like that was just my main for like years before going into MLT. That's pretty much it as far as history goes.
Smash transplant.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it. It's pretty common these days. So you said you play Vlad. There's no chance we're going to see a secondary. This is all Vlad this weekend, right?
Pretty much, yeah. I did mess around with Dante's a little bit when he came out, but I'm not going to bust that out in the tournament.
That's fair. That's fair. So obviously you're seeded pretty well. You got that top 8 seed, and you've had some results in the past. What are your expectations for this weekend?
I think I'm going to do pretty well, but I'm not going to get over my head or like sleep on people pretty much. Like I'm usually not really the type of person to do that.
Yeah.
Like if there's a threat, I'm gonna acknowledge it, but I'm gonna just do my best.
Who do you view as a threat right now? Not, and you can't say Scrot.
Yeah, I'd say probably right now, out of everyone that I'm projected to play before Scrot, I'd say Coma, just because that matchup is a little. It's not like the end of the world for Vlad per se, but it's a little more difficult than like most characters because she can like abuse like being in the space.
And you're talking about Alco, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
Alco.
sorry, go ahead.
With like triple jumps and like being able to stall with work and stuff like that most characters can't really do, and that's like super valuable to have against Flav in particular. So.
Well, I got some good news for you because Coma couldn't make it.
Oh dang.
Yeah. So that's one less heavy matchup you got to deal with.
That's unfortunate for him, but
yeah.
I guess fortunate for me.
I was gonna say it's gonna work out for you. So. Who here is kind of like the dark horse pick for making top 8? Obviously, like top 8 is mostly seeded, but like I just said, Coma's not here, and they were projected pretty high. So there's a couple other kind of like dark horse killers hanging out. Who do you got your eye on?
I've got my eye on 2 other people. I've got my eye on Defi. As far as I know, he doesn't really grind Lumina, but I've seen him do well in like Uni. He did win Combo Breaker, like, and he plays Love too. Like I personally don't really like the Ditto, like. I feel confident that I can win if I go against him, but at the same time, I'd rather not engage with the Ditto if I have to.
Yeah, that's funny. I talked to Def yesterday. She said the exact same thing. She's like, I'm not trying to play that mirror.
Right.
So what kind of prep work you do for this weekend?
Oh wait, there was another player that.
Sorry.
Another Alco player that goes by Don Clavius. Not many people know this in LT, but they came from Smash. They were like a Greninja player from North Carolina, and last year at CEO, they actually sent high to losers pretty early.
They got 9th last year at CEO, if I remember correctly. Yeah.
They played Akio back then, but now they play Alco.
So it is Alco. Okay, all right, that's good to know. I wasn't sure about the character selection there, so thank you for the knowledge. So yeah. What kind of prep work you do going into this weekend?
I honestly didn't really grind too heavily, but usually like. When I do play, I try to make the most out of it. Like I try specifically like trying to go against alpha players or like trying to keep my play sessions like concise and meet hang with someone, but not like overdo it, just so I don't like overload my mind too much.
Yeah.
Like just like taking it in spurts, just so I can like just so I don't like overload myself. Pretty much like I said.
Yeah.
I feel like going at that pace like keeps things reasonable for me.
Good expectation to have, Shay. So other than Alco, character matchups or kind of worried about?
I usually do pretty well against him, but PCO isn't really a matchup that I feel like I'm too good at.
Yeah.
Personally, like usually when I play Omniside online, like I've gone a couple of times, but most of the time like he tends to take the sets, so it's not really like my most like comfortable matchup. But I feel like I'll probably beat Arthur if I play well.
Yeah. Cool. Well, that's all I got. You got anything you want to plug? Anybody you want to shout out?
Not in particular, I guess. Like, I'm a man of few words, pretty much.
Hey, nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
Well, thanks so much for taking the time, Medusa. I appreciate it. Good luck
No
this
problem.
weekend.
Thank you.